I want somebody to explain to white Americans right now why the Black Lives Matter over All Lives Matter movement is so important right now.
Yeah, I think that essentially we are all saying the same thing, but the message, the reason why Black lives is being yelled or emphasized is because it seems as though Black lives are the only lives that's not mattering at the time. So we're saying the same thing. Of course, all lives matter. Of course, we would be mad if anybody died. It's a bad thing if anybody died, but it just seems as though when a Black life is taken and there's no justice behind it from the hands of the police, there's no justice coming from it. It seems as though Black lives don't matter. So it's important to know that once Black lives matter, then yeah, of course once we become equal and once we get the same amount of justice as every other life, then we wouldn't even have to say it. It wouldn't have to be said that Black lives matter, because essentially we don't want to say Black lives matter. The result of us saying Black lives matter comes from someone in the Black community dying at the hands of the police. So we're not eager to say Black lives matter. We don't want to say it. We don't want to yell it because something bad has happened. And now we have to emphasize it. So until we all get level, until we all get equal, until we all get equal justice, equal whatever, treated equally, then we got to continue to emphasize it until we get up there to where all the rest of the lives are, I guess. That's how I see it.
And for me, just like hearing All Lives Matter is just like, it's just so frustrating. Like, to me, it's just a form of gaslighting. Like, I don't think we're at any kind of point where you can really sit there and truly not see how Black people are disproportionately being killed in this country. And I think for you to see that and then still be able to sit there and say All Lives Matter to anything, I just take it as you like mocking it. I feel like you're just mocking people's lives that are dead. Like, and you're just saying anymore that you just don't care. That's what I look at it more so, if you want me to be completely honest with you. I think it's very clear and easy to say, and everyone knows that all lives clearly matter, but all lives won't matter unless Black lives matter. Right now, and in the climate that we live in, they do not. So the statement all lives matter can't even exist unless Black Lives Matter does.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying everything that Trey and Jason said. Like, they took the words out of my mouth. They said how I would feel, what I would say as well. Like, all lives can't matter until Black lives matter. Black lives don't matter apparently right now. So how could all lives matter if Black people are supposed to be part of all? So I agree with both of them.
Yeah, and understand how all lives matter is being demonstrated. Like, you see videos of people saying all lives matter, and they saying it yelling. So they're angry and they're showing hate, and it's either they're demonstrating. I saw one somebody, he was kneeling on the neck of somebody screaming all lives matter, or they got KKK hoods on and they saying all lives matter. And so understand that when you say Black lives matter, we're coming from pain of what the justice system, what the police brutality, the aftermath of being killed, slain, whatever. And that's what we're coming from. But when you saying all lives matter, you're mad. So you're coming from an angry place. We're coming from just trying to matter, just trying to stop killing us. Yeah. Just stop killing us. We don't want to cause harm to you. We just want to stop dying, right? And you're coming from an angry point because you hearing Black Lives Matter made you angry enough you know, and I think I told this to the team, like, you know, it's a guy that goes out with his bow and arrow and he's saying all lives matter. So it's like you came out here after hearing Black Lives Matter for a day and a half or whatever, and you got mad and got off your couch, grabbed your bow and arrow, went out there and tried to say all lives matter. And it's like, if you're mad about a phrase, that phrase Black Lives Matter does not take anybody's life. It don't take no one else of who's not Black life. That don't mean when I say Black Lives Matter, that means you're gonna die. That's not what it's doing. So for you to get mad at a simple phrase, a simple hashtag, a simple cry for help or cry for to stop killing, for you to get mad at that is, you know, I can't understand it. And, you know, it just shows you how we're getting mad about our lives being taken, and you're getting mad about a simple phrase. And that's, you know, and just imagine how we feel when you got off that couch to say Black, all lives matter, and you wanted to go out there and protest against it. So just imagine.